Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Angela Lagunzan Castro. Some senators believe that Senator Bato de la Rosa should not lead the possible parallel investigation into the drug war program of the previous administration. Senator Risa Ontiveros said the Senate Committee of the Whole should probe former President Rodrigo Duterte's war on drugs. Senate President Chis Escudero told De La Rosa that it would be better if De La Rosa will not lead the committee in investigating the anti-drug program that he previously led.
Mas maganda siguro kung hindi sila mismo ang manguna ng komite yun para walang aligasyon na ito'y personal at hindi impartial at hindi fair. Yun ang haharapin namin siguro sa mga susunod na araw.
Meanwhile, Senator Amy Marcos believes the investigation should happen in the court instead on the Senate floor. She said a possible hearing on drug war might look self-serving for the Senate.
DOJ is competent at this point to make a case with the help of CIDG, with the help of the NBI. Perhaps prosecution is in order. Ang tagal na eh. At alam naman natin as cases linger, the evidence grows cold and the testimonies become stale and the witnesses disappear. So, kinakailangan dalian na talaga.
Senate Minority Leader Koko Pimentel also opposed Senator Bato de la Rosa leading the possible Senate investigation into the drug war. In an interview with 1PH sa Totoo Lang, Pimentel said the proposed investigation can be discussed by the Committee of the Whole or the Justice Committee. He also said the probe can be good opportunity to possibly get former President Rodrigo Duterte's statement under oath.
He will deny, di ba? Alam naman aminin niya yun, di ba? So, ano yun, at least yung denial, personal niyang gagawin. It will be on record at saka narinig natin yung denial sa kanyang sariling pipit, under oath pa.
Meanwhile, Senator Bato de la Rosa says he is open to the proposal that a Senate Committee of the Whole be convened to investigate the drug war. Here's an excerpt from his interview on StoryCon.
Open ba kayo? Yun ang suggestion ng iba ninyong mga kasama sa Senado, mag-Committee of the Whole na lang daw.
Oh, wala problema. Wala akong problema dyan. Okay ako doon. If talagang questionin nila yung aking motopropyo investigation na suspended investigation doon sa PDLX, then pag-usapan namin.
Senator, nakausap niyo na po ba kay former President Duterte yan, nabalak ninyo at pumayag na ba siya? Kasi kahapon sabi niyo, most likely, he will agree si former President Duterte to appear basta kayo ni Senator Bongo yata nandun. Na-sound out niyo na ba siya si President Duterte at payag na siya?
Hindi pa nagaling sa kanya officially. That's only an assumption on my part na kapag ang Senado ang mag-imbestiga, whether or not andyan ako or wala si Senator Bongo, basta Senado ang mag-imbestiga, mas komportable siya mag-attend.
Senator Bato, balikan na sinabi niyo po kanina na parang may checks and balances between the two houses. Nagtataka lamang po ako, bakit may checks and balances between the Senate and Congress?
Parehas legislature.
Oo. Hindi ba usually it's a check and balance between, for example, executive,
judicial, and
Congress and
legislative.
the branches?
Bakit hindi ba applicable sa both houses yung checks and balances? Kaya nga, hiwala yung dalawang houses para merong existing checks and balances.
But what po do you want to check and to balance in this particular case, Senator Bato? Ano ho yung gusto niyong kumbaga balansin o i-check?
Simple lang, no? Nakikita natin na parang sa takbo ng investigasyon ngayon ay para bang lumalabas ng pinapaniwalaan ngayon yung mga dating drug lord protectors, sila na ngayon ang hero. Tapos, bilhin na ngayon yung mga countries na nagsumikap na makahintok ang tax profit sa ating bansa. So, siguro, lalabas man lang yung totoo on both sides, then, tingnan natin na we have to conduct parliament investigation.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Angela Lagunzad Castro. Let's now take a quick look at today's other headlines. In the Philippine Star, self-rated hunger, especially among poor Filipinos, further increased in the third quarter of the year. That's according to a survey by social weather stations. It found that 22.9% of the respondents experienced involuntary hunger, up from 17.6% in the previous survey. And in business world, analysts say the door is now wide open for the Bangko Sentral to continue its rate-cutting cycle. On Wednesday, the Monetary Board slashed rates for a second straight meeting with a 25 basis point cut. That brings the key rate to 6% from 6.25%. In other news, state auditors revealed that the Office of the Vice President spent 8.75 million pesos for safe houses over a 3-day period. That's why lawmakers ask, what kind of safe houses are these and why do they cost so much? Marian Enriquez with a report.
Okay, we will Lawmakers are getting a picture, albeit still incomplete, of how Vice President Sara Duterte's office spent its confidential funds. Sifting through acknowledgement receipts from the Commission on Audit, the House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability found that millions of pesos went to rental for safe houses, and that money all came out of the OVP's confidential funds. In 2022 alone, the year COA confirmed that the OVP spent its 125 million peso secret budget in just 11 days. The office spent 8.75 million pesos for safe houses over a 3-day period starting December 27. One safe house costs 1 million pesos from December 28 to 31, or just 4 days. For the figures to add up, it looks like rental for these temporary shelters could have easily been between 250,000 pesos to 1 million pesos. This had lawmakers wondering, what kind of safe houses are these, and why did they cost much more than stays in 5-star hotels, luxury resorts, or an expensive condo in Metro Manila?
May swimming pool po ba tong safe house? May wifi? Sa BGC? Hindi po ba kayo nagtaka kung bakit ganun kamahal?
It doesn't end there. The year after, in 2023, the OVP's confidential expenses kept on going. 16 million pesos each for the first 2 quarters. The 16 million peso figure also did not change as per records submitted to COA. Only the number of days the amount was spent did. 11 days in the last quarter of 2022, 53 days in the first quarter of 2023, 67 days in the second quarter, and 79 days in the third quarter of last year. The next question is, what were the safe houses for, and why were they so expensive? Lawmakers and state auditors could only guess, as not one representative from the office of the Vice President showed up in today's hearing.
In other words, the COA relies only on the documentary evidence of payment, mainly. Tama po.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yun lang ang basehan ninyo.
Yes, Mr.
And
Chair.
yung documentary evidence of payment, whether it is a lie, a truth, reasonable or unreasonable, you do not care. That is what you're trying to tell us.
It is since it's just compliance, sir.
In a position paper it submitted, the OVP said the hearing is unnecessary. Therefore, the attendance of its officials and personnel is not needed. But the House Committee is not taking the OVP's explanation just like that. It has sent subpoenas to 6 officials of the OVP, compelling them to attend the next hearing. Vice President Sara Duterte is not one of the 6 subpoenaed, but her Chief of Staff, Attorney Zulaika Lopez, is. The panel will also ask the Justice Department and the Bureau of Immigration to put out a lookout bulletin order against them. For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.
The Land Transportation Franchising Regulatory Board, or LTFRB, has reopened the PUV Consolidation Program. It will be open until November 29. LTFRB said this decision is based on the Senator's request to extend the deadline for drivers and operators who failed to meet the program's deadline. The agency emphasized that this is their last opportunity to form a new cooperative and join the program. In the UAAP, the DLSU Green Archers hope to extend their winning streak. They will face the Adamson Soaring Falcons in men's basketball tournament clash tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. The Green Archers are currently sitting atop the standings with an impressive 8-1 record. Adamson, meanwhile, is looking to snap a 3-game losing streak following a close overtime defeat to the FEU Tamaraos. Catch the games live on One Sports, UAAP Varsity Channel, and Pilipinas Live. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Angela Lagunzad Castro. We are One News.